It was the biggest celebrity news this weekend. I have to talk about it, unfortunately. The world's oldest teenager, Taylor Swift, and the former swirler, Travis Kelce, have officially tied the knot. Rumor has it that Adam Sandler officiated their wedding. I am your host, Anazia Akalu, and this is Anazia After Dark. Sit your ass down. It's time for Hot Topics. Everybody has beef with Adam Sandler all of a sudden because apparently he's a Zionist. Allegedly. We all know that I believe this marriage is fake. They shut down Madison Square Garden during 4th of July weekend. I thought that was very inconsiderate for the businesses surrounding Madison Square Garden. They depend on that income from 4th of July weekend. Taylor Swift had multiple streets closed down with barricades and security guards. The saddest part is some of her dumb fans actually flew out to New York for her wedding that they were not invited to. These people are on a different level of delusion. Imagine flying out to Taylor Swift's wedding that you're not invited to, and they have blocks and blocks and blocks of streets closed off so you can't see anything. And everyone's saying how ridiculous it is that she says to respect her privacy. Why Madison Square Garden out of all places? Your husband is a football player. This makes no sense. Everyone's saying that it's going to be like a huge documentary that she gets to sell back to her fans on Disney Plus or Amazon Prime or some shit like that. I think so too. She's always trying to make a buck, and you know what? Good for her. She's a good businesswoman. Do I secretly think she's a little racist? Absolutely. But that's just what I think. Just by the way that she moves, just by some of the people that were invited to her wedding, who she associates herself with. She once even dated a racist guy who like openly said the N-word. So, yeah, I don't think she's a good person. Moreover, I love that Blake Lively was not invited. I have a different type of hatred for Blake Lively. I do not like women that lie about sexual harassment at work. As a person that was sexually harassed at work, I cannot stand Blake Lively, so fuck her. I did place my bets on when the divorce would be. I said that they would get a divorce in 5 years with at least one child. And of course, Travis Kelce will be getting spousal support. Oh, and I also would like to bet that Travis Kelce will go back to dating non-white women. I'm not saying black women, I'm just saying non-white women. But congratulations to the happy couple that's definitely not PR. Next, let's just discuss this very briefly. You guys know I hate Chris Brown ill. He was reportedly ordered by a judge to pay his former housekeeper $13 million because she got mauled by one of his dogs. And instead of calling 911, he fled the scene, just like he did when he beat up Rihanna, all to protect his image. You know what would have looked better for his image is to have helped his housekeeper. How heroic that would have made him look. Like, that would have made him look so good. He could have been very apologetic. He could have been seen carrying her, like helping a woman in distress. I think the problem was he got famous too early. And I think a lot of celebrities that were famous at an early age, they are going to continue to act the age they were when they became famous. So when did he become famous? Like 15 years old? He is still 15 years old. He's touching 40, but he's 15 years old. If he's not already 40, I'm actually not sure. Is he 40? However old he is, he's too grown to be acting like a child. Who runs away from a woman that just got attacked by one of their dogs? A 15-year-old. A 15-year-old that's scared. I'm so disgusted by his behavior. I'm so glad the former housekeeper won't be cleaning up any more houses because she just got $13 million from an abuser. Keep hitting him where it hurts, okay? Take all of his money because clearly he's never going to pay for any of his crimes or wrongdoings that he's done in the past. I think there's about 70 of them. So he might as well pay. And some birds still have the nerve to buy his concert tickets. You know he's a horrible person. Why are you going to see him? There are more people that can sing and dance and flip. You gotta treat people right, even if you're a celebrity. Like, come on. When I'm rich and famous, I'm going to treat people with respect. You have my word. You will make the right person famous if you choose me. Claressa Shields. I try not to talk about Claressa Shields because I honestly feel kind of bad for her. I do. The way that she grew up, she had a rough childhood. She didn't really have parents to take care of her. Like, she took care of all her brothers and sisters. She found her way out through boxing. Like, she has this great heroic story, one of the greatest female boxers in history. I mean, she has her own biopic. But when it comes to love, like a lot of us women, she struggles. Point blank period, Claressa Shields is dating or engaged to a married man. Claressa Shields is engaged to Papoose, who is still married to Remy Ma. Papoose originally filed for divorce back in 2025 but has yet to sign the papers. Remy Ma says because he's broke and he's trying to get her money. For years, Remy Ma and Papoose had one of the strongest relationships, one of the strongest black marriages in celebrity culture. Papoose had held down Remy Ma while she was in jail for shooting a woman over a stack. What type of mother leaves her one son over a stack? Laugh out loud. Anyways, Papoose and Claressa Shields went on yet another interview. Oh my God. Why do they keep doing interviews? They're so corny in the interviews. Like, it only makes Claressa look worse. It makes her look like a pick-me. It makes her look like she doesn't love herself. But they went on yet another interview, and Claressa says that she will be having Papoose's baby by next year. What is going on? That is a married man. I don't understand what this dynamic, I don't understand what the dynamic is. Their interviews come off as so performative. It's like they're trying to convince the world that they really like each other. Or maybe Papoose is trying to find himself another bag. I guess he's her manager now. That's, oh God, Claressa. I wish somebody would just take her by the hand and just really talk to her and just teach her how to love herself and teach her how to not be a pick-me, because we can all see that Papoose is clearly scamming her. Like, that's what it looks like from the outside. I don't know if that's true, but that's what it looks like. It looks like he's losing Remy Ma for infidelity. Remy Ma does not want him. You know, she's off with another man. He's off with another woman. Go ahead and sign those divorce papers. But yeah, it really does seem like he is using her. And it's just so sad to watch in real time, because imagine if they do have a baby. My prediction is that he's going to marry her, have a baby with her, then divorce her and try to get child and spousal support. Papoose does look like a leech. And Remy Ma even stated that when Papoose and her first started dating, like, their dates used to be in the car. Yeah, I don't think Papoose ever really had it like that. He does have some recognition in the hip-hop industry. Of course, he has his name, but I don't think he ever really had it like that. I think he's a leech and he's using Claressa, and it's just really unfortunate to see for the girl. She has such a huge legacy. Why is she sharing it with Papoose? This man clearly doesn't like her. I wish she could see what we do, but it looks like she'll just have to learn for herself. Sometimes you gotta bump your head. That's okay. She hard-headed. Sometimes love is gonna come around and knock you down. No pun intended. Very quickly, let's talk about Little Miss Princess Diaries. Is pregnant and Hathaway is having a baby with her husband. I don't even know who her husband is. He is quiet. I like that. They're not messy. I mean, what do you expect from the princess? She is 43, pregnant, and getting it. She just had a facelift. She looks very refreshed. She doesn't look too tight. And she's truly showing the girls that you can have a baby well into your 40s. For years, society tried to put this stigma on women, saying that you can't get pregnant after a certain age. Maybe it's a little bit more difficult, but it's not impossible, especially for rich people like Anne Hathaway. She has managed to stay one of Hollywood's most beloved actresses. Like, she's never in any controversy. Like, she is loved by white people, black people. Congratulations to Anne Hathaway and her beautiful family. May she have a healthy pregnancy and delivery. Summer Walker has finally gotten over her social anxiety, or I should say she's working through her social anxiety. She's gotten so much better at performing. I've heard nothing but good things about her shows. She has stated in the past that performing in front of thousands of people just does not feel natural to her. And that's okay. With a person with social anxiety, it's going to take some time. I'm proud of her for overcoming that and working through that for not only her fans, but for herself. But let's talk about this theme. Marrying an old white man theme. Like, I don't get it. Like, what's going on? I thought we were putting the sugar daddy stuff to rest. We're all conservative now, right? Some of her fans were showing up to the concerts in wedding dresses. Sometimes the wedding dresses were even see-through. You girls are not getting married, okay? You know what? Let me stop. I'm not I'm not shaming in any way. Wear whatever you want to. I saw a lot of people saying that her whole album was bird music and that's why she didn't get any nominations for the BET Awards. I honestly did not like any of the songs besides the one song, what was it? Go Girl. I only liked Go Girl, and I only like Doja Cat's part. Like, Doja Cat can really make a whole song. Like, Doja Cat will embarrass you on your song. It's her song. I play Go Girl and I skip to Doja Cat's part. So I can understand why she didn't get any nominations for the BET Awards. Like, it just was not a good body of work. But now she's finishing off her tour. She did give a huge thank you to her fans for showing up and showing out and selling out almost every single concert. She also mentioned how hard it is to be a mother and tour when you don't really have the best support system. I know that managing a family and trying to tour and be a celebrity, it can't be easy, but the fact that she even mentioned retiring so early on your first tour, like, that doesn't make any sense. Why are the girls talking about retiring? Lotto was just talking about retiring too. Girls, give it some time. A lot of musicians go on to have 20-year-plus careers. And these girls are just giving up so soon. Even though this album was kind of a flop, Summer Walker has had some bangers. I've cried to some of her songs. I played some of her songs while I was cleaning up. Maybe it was the theme. Like, I think maybe the overall theme of the album, giving up, marrying a rich white man, like, I didn't like that theme. I think it was kind of distasteful, and maybe it turned a lot of people away from listening to the album. I mean, I did listen to the album, but I still didn't like it. I hope her next body of music reflects her finding love within herself or within Jesus. I think she is a Christian, yeah. So that's the love that she needs to be finding. Not with a man, not being a bird, not being somebody's side chick. So if she doesn't retire, maybe for the next album, we could just leave out those Anna Nicole Smith vibes. Women are making their own money and they're realizing they don't need an old rich white man to take care of them. Okay, and before we go, I have to talk about this only in New York moment. A white couple climbed the top of the Empire State Building and then ended up getting engaged. When I first saw the footage, I could not stop watching. They are such daredevils. That was so hot. And then they got arrested. Oh, I bet they had the best sex after. Oh my God, I can only imagine. I'm not gonna imagine it because it's straight people sex. That was so hot. Like, imagine doing that with your partner. And on top of that, they had a sign that said, when the power of love beats the love of power, the world knows peace. That's so beautiful. On the downside, a lot of people are saying that if the couple were black, they probably would have been shot down. And you know what? That's true. I think so. I think if the couple were black, they would not have been released the same day. And they probably would have been called all type of monkeys and I don't even want to think about that. I just want to focus on how the Empire State Building is one of the most secure landmarks in New York City, and they still managed to get up there. Incredible, remarkable, brave, and illegal. Nobody can top that proposal. Who can say I got proposed to climbing on top of the Empire State Building with my man, and then we got arrested after? They're so Bonnie and Clyde. Like, I love this story so much. My prediction is that they'll probably just pay like $1,000 fine. Like, I don't think they're going to do any jail time. Of course not. They are a hot, daredevil, white couple. They will be completely fine. All right, that's all the news that I have for you this week. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, you're welcome. I love ya.